Hi, so what is bookkeeping? So in my last explainer video, I talked a little bit about what the differences are between accounting and bookkeeping, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about just bookkeeping. So what is bookkeeping? Well, the word is an old word really, and the key is in the name. There used to be armies of people that would basically spend their days writing out the financial transactions of any business in a book. And these books were called ledgers, and they'd be huge books with lots of lines in, so that people could write every transaction, write the amounts that were going out every day, and then total it up at the end of each page. And they looked something a little bit like this. So you'd have a book like this where you'd write out all of the transactions. And so that's where kind of bookkeeping came from. Then developed double entry bookkeeping, and the theory behind this is that in bookkeeping there are, well, a double entry basically for every financial transaction in the business. So for example, if you buy a piece of equipment and you buy it with cash, then that affects two separate ledgers, either the purchases and equipment ledger and also the cash ledger. So obviously if you were recording this manually like they used to do in the olden days, then you would have to write that in two books. What actually happens now with the advances in software is that you have softwares like QuickBooks and Sage, and they are doing this all for you behind the scenes. So they basically link into your bank account, they pull in all the transactions automatically, and then what happens is you use some sort of software like Auto Entry or Dext to scan in your receipts and invoices, and they then get matched or allocated against each individual transaction, and it's all totaled up for you, and so you don't have to do any of that. Also with bookkeeping, there are some other good reasons why you would do bookkeeping. It helps you to keep track basically of what's coming in and out of your business, and with the softwares developing all the time, what they actually do as well is they help you access the right reports. So things like you know, how many outstanding invoices have you still got that customers haven't paid? Or are there invoices from purchases from suppliers that you'd forgotten about and you hadn't paid? So it can provide lots of reports like that. You could also then progress on to doing things like management accounts, budgets, reporting against and tracking how you're doing against those things. And it forms all those kinds of functions. So if you are thinking about investing in some kind of software and need any help, then I'm more than happy to do that. I'm sort of an expert in Sage, QuickBooks and Xero, and we can help you all get sorted. So yeah, that was it on bookkeeping.